Good morning. How are y'all doing? So, today is the first day of my period. Shall I say, this is my first period after I've read this book called Code Red by Lisa Lister. And she talks about our cycles and how there are differences about every 6 to 8 days in how we are, how we feel, masculine or feminine energy, so much. And if we track it, we can start figuring out that we've got a certain day that we're a little bit crazy. Like, 8 days before your period, you're going to probably have a day or maybe 2 days or maybe 3 days where you're a little mad. And know that you're that way and just operate knowing that. Because we are who we are. If we allow ourselves to be truly who we are. That's hard. Because I love to have fun. I love to laugh. I love to play. I love to wear flowers in my hair. But I had to go through sessions in my life to allow myself to wear the flower. Because something inside of me thought it was too flamboyant. So then I first started by wearing earrings that did not match. I was living in India. And I loved not having earrings matching. Something I love. So I put on the earring and I'm grabbing the other one. I'm like, hold on. I really don't want to wear this one. I want to wear this one. But you can't. They don't match. Blah, 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 blah. The head argument. It's like, screw it. Put on the non-matching earring and I go out and I have a blast. I dance. Oh, I love to dance. I could dance for 3 to 4 hours a night. It kept me in shape. Give me some good music and I'm off. I'm off to my heaven. Dancing is where I truly have fun. That's where I lose myself. Sex is the other one. That's for a whole nother subject, but I definitely will be talking about it in the future. I'm going to start talking about orgasms. I'm going to shift this probably into a membership page, or I'll do 2. But I want to start talking about stuff that's important to us as women, but also to us as being. Today I am being. It's the first day of my period on the first period after this book. Yeah, let's mark it. And I was going to take a half day off. So I took my son to school. I walked home, went slow. I stopped and watched the sun coming up. Where I live, I'm next to this huge park and the colors are so beautiful. Pinks and blues and corals and the most gorgeous colors, and you can just watch it. And I usually enjoy it, but I don't sit and watch it because I've got to get somewhere. I've got to get home. I've got to this. Today I just took my time. Got home, and I climbed into bed. And I slept for 4 hours. And I was going to start working at noon. But I rolled over and turned that alarm off and said, I'm going to take today for myself. But I still I need to sit down and start journaling. I've got to sit down, but that's doing. I need to be. So how do you be? How I'm learning. How did I learn about what is being? I was at a Tony Robbins convention. When I help out at a Tony Robbins convention, I am in my favorite spot in the whole wide world. I can laugh with people, talk to them, tease them, go deep with them. We can have conversations that matter. And you sit down, you talk to somebody, and in 1 minute, you're deep on a subject, figuring out life, figuring out what's important, talking and caring, and that's what I love about it. So, when I'm in there, I'm volunteering. I was turning people on. I'm giving them high fives. I'm jumping. I'm dancing. I'm a crazy woman. I walk out, and you're still on this high from being that way, right? But I was trying to figure a bunch of shit out, too, because I go there and I was always trying to figure out big answers of business and life and relationships and all that crazy stuff we go through. And he looked at me and he said, you just have to be. You have to stop doing. You're never going to get your answers until you be. I'm like, what the fuck is being? He said, it's just standing right here in this moment and being completely here. And not thinking one thing about what you're going to do in the next second or what you just did in the last second. So it's being completely, utterly present and not trying to plan for the future or carry back what we dealt with in the past. Yeah. So I'm sitting on a couch in my house. I've taken a wonderful nap. I've had great lunch. I've got coffee next to me, and I'm going to watch a movie, a romantic action movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's so much information online. I finally found one website, looked at a few different titles, and whichever one was free was the one I was going to watch. So there you have it. Doing versus being, or being versus doing. Because if I want to teach, I have to be. And if I want to teach women how to truly be themselves, I have to truly be myself. Without all of the mask to protect. It's like, will my family still love me if I'm the vibrant, outgoing, outspoken joy? Will a man still love me? Will a man still be able to keep up with me? Because, yeah, it's a whole different way of looking. And if there is somebody, if you guys are into this, if you guys want to learn more about this, let's talk about it. Give me your feedback. Let me know your thoughts on being and doing. Lauren, I know you're on here, and you're an amazing woman. When you came to hang out at my house, thank you for that. We got to talk and be and enjoy and do. And our boys had a blast together. We enjoyed each other's company. That's it. Friends who care about each other, friends who are real, friends who don't have to. I don't agree with some of the stuff she's doing, and I know she doesn't agree with, but we don't care. It's more than that. It's sisterhood. We need each other, ladies. We do. And there I have met some amazing women. And I'm going to join back up with some more amazing women, because in order for me to lead, I have to also be led. Because we need each other. We need to learn from each other. We need to help each other. We need to care about each other. So who's in it? Raise your hand. Let's talk. Let's start making waves, and let's start communicating with each other. We're going to be so much stronger together.